Hello guys, welcome back to episode 59 of Europa Universalis IV as Barat. We are moving into a position to take over Kathiawar again for about the third or fourth time in this particular campaign. And after we've done that, we'll have retaken most of what we lost in the Coalition War, with the exception of Arakan, who I have made into an ally, but I can't vassalize them even though they've only got 4 provinces. They must have a huge amount of development somewhere for it to be stopping me doing that. It doesn't look that highly developed, I'm not too sure why. A couple of things that we are going to have to do. First of all, we're going to want to start trying to integrate Garjat as soon as we can. There's nothing else that we want to feed them. We do have some potential rebel uprisings that we need to deal with, and one more thing that I am going to do is I'm actually going to go and send a diplomat to build a spy network on the Ottomans. The reason for doing that is we want to try and reduce the aggressive expansion impact with them as much as possible, because even though we're not in a coalition at the moment, there's a lot of people that do have aggressive expansion with us. At least they used to be. It's now mainly gone away. The only aggressive expansion there is really is there's a little bit with Yarkand, but most of it is with Afghanistan. Nobody else seems to care all that much. When does this truce expire? It expires in November 97, so we've still got 2 more years before that happens. The rebel uprising is going to be the Punjabi separatists. They are going to spring in either Lahore or Lahore and Derajat, which are where exactly these ones. So yeah, we've got troops here both. 28%, well, 28 and 5. Lahore is where they're most likely to pop, so let's go ahead and unpause that. We can just keep that going. That is Kathiawar asking for military access. They keep doing that because they've got one province that is separated from the rest. We're not going to give in and let them through. Disloyal Estates, which is the Merchants Guild, that is unfortunate, but I don't really want to do anything that will risk increasing their influence. When is that going to go away? July 98, compensated losses. I guess at least some will be going away. So mainly we're just going to be waiting until we can go and declare this here. We've lost another military leader, which is a complete pain. Seems to be happening quite a lot at the moment. Let's go ahead and hire another. And he's a 1134. That's pretty bad. Let's go and do another one. That one's even worse. A lot of maneuver, but no siege at all. How many generals are we allowed to have? We're allowed to have 3. So I think we will keep the 3rd guy, even though he's all maneuver and nothing else, really. What's our military tradition? Why were we getting such... Yeah, 36.9. I don't know why the generals were getting us so terrible, but it is what it is, so can't really do anything about that right now. So we are high enough with Garjat to be able to start the integration. At least we should be. They're in a Regency Council at the moment. Let's go and start annexing them. That is going to take, wow, a lot of years. 64 years, and people thought that Jarkand took a long time. Lose a stability and the merchants lose 10 loyalty, or the merchants gain 10 loyalty. Well, I don't really want them to gain more loyalty, because we're already on the brink of a disaster, so let them lose the loyalty. And now we lose the stability, which is unfortunate, but we'll probably get it back. So their loyalty is now even lower. You see, if we granted the monopoly charters, it would increase their loyalty, but it would also increase their influence. And yeah, that's a little bit risky, so we'll just kind of leave them doing their own thing for a while. We want to start repaying off some of these loans. We should be making money. We're not making a huge amount of money, but we are making some. Let's start moving some of these guys to the front, just so that we are... Well, actually, you'll be fine where you were. But you can go and move in over here, so that we can go and attack Kathiawar as soon as that truce is up. Hopefully we want to do it before anybody else actually managed to get an alliance with them. But we should be okay. So about 1.5 years away before we can do that. We're not actually fabricating or doing anything with Afghanistan at the moment, but we are doing sort of counter-spying on them, just to try and stop them from fabricating on ourselves. But I think, all in all, things should be quite good. Gujarati separatists are actually going down. What was the one we were... Punjabi separatists? So it's off the bottom of the list somewhere. wasn't the one that I thought it was. Yarkand... I've lost a lot of land people recently. I'm not as scared of Yarkand as I used to be. We still have some aggressive expansion with them, but we do have some royal marriage and an alliance, and that aggressive expansion is going away quite quickly. We might need to do some improved relations with them again at some point. They're still rivaling Afghanistan. Who else rivals Afghanistan? Just us and Circassia, which are these guys up here who are a little bit small. They wouldn't be willing to form an alliance with us because they rival Yarkand also, who we are allied to. That's fine. They're also Orthodox. Not a problem. It's only the Ottomans that have been giving us some issues. I was kind of hoping that the Commonwealth or somebody would have gone and given the Ottomans a little bit of a kicking. Who are the Ottomans rival to? France, the Commonwealth, and Spain. There's another loan renewed. We do have an inflation reduction, guys, so that is getting rid of some of those issues. We probably want to go over here and take a chunk out of Senwi at some point. We don't have any aggressive expansion with Dali or Ayutthaya. We also notice here that looks like Yu is eating into Dali a little bit over there. So, what else do we want to do in the meantime then? We need to get our boats upgraded. How many loans do we have right now? Yeah, inflation is going down, despite the fact we do keep renewing loans. We have 7 loans. Well, it has gone down. The number was, I think, 9 or 10 at some point, so we're certainly getting rid of a few loans. Have we See, why aren't we fabricating claims over here? Because Kachar is a march. They should be fabricating all over Hasenwi, and I don't know why they're not. So we'll have to sort that out. We still have a claim over here. Now, who are you allied with? You are allied with Khmer. And where are you? You, I believe, are all the way down here, and you're really, really tiny, so you're not that much of an issue. We could probably win that war with that 26 stack plus the 9 stack from Kachar, so I'm not terribly concerned about that. We could take a bit of land from them and then grab a ton of money in the peace deal, potentially. Might mean having 2 wars going on at once, which could be quite risky. Because we are waiting for November. Let's go in and just move this army stack down here. I think we'll go and declare a war over here with Senwi. And I'm fully expecting that we might end up getting another coalition at some point. But, you know, it's one of those things. It's what tends to happen. We can bring back the diplomat who is improving relations with Garjat. He doesn't need to be there anymore now. Because we are starting to integrate. Even though it's going to take literally forever. We're in April. We want to wait till November. But we do want to go and declare a war on these guys. They're in a Regency Council. No one's guaranteeing them. They're already in a war with Arkan, actually. So, their forces are already a little bit busy. So, yeah, we can do that. Let's go ahead and confirm the war. We're just going to move... We don't have a leader here, actually. Let's go ahead and just put a leader in here, even if it's not one of the very good ones. We'll give you the one that's actually got some decent siege. We'll try and get this over and done with as quickly as possible. So, it looks like their army's actually just going to go and get flattened by Arakan's army anyway. And of course, what we don't want to happen is we don't want Arakan actually taking any stuff, because we want it for ourselves, ideally. So we are going to go around and drop a few troops off. And we're going to try and start sieging out a few places if we can. Okay, we can take an idea, which of course is going to be one of our military ideas. Now then, how are we doing in tech? We're a little bit behind at the moment. Now, what do we get next? We get more military tactics and more infantry shock versus the ability to reduce our regiment costs. I'm going to take the regiment cost reduction simply because we are trying to get loans paid off. So we'll do it that way around. We're into June. Just keeping my eye on the clock with the hope of being able to jump on Kathiawar. A little bit concerned about their stack up there, although I think that our... vassal, or our march, is going to go and try and take that out. Now, unfortunately, you can't actually get anywhere else. You can get over there, apparently, but you've got to go all the way around. Well, we'll get where we can. We can grab a new technology, which is an admin tech. And that would allow us to switch to an absolute monarchy. Let's go ahead and take that tech. Now, what does the absolute monarchy actually give us? Because I can never remember all of the different monarchy types. Change government. Absolute monarchy, reduced national unrest, extra discipline. Versus, what have we got at the moment? Income from vassals. Well, we're about to lose our one major vassal. Manpower modifier, which we don't really need. Monthly autonomy change. So we get more autonomy change. Yeah, we get more monthly autonomy change. We would lose some income, but we get that extra 5% discipline. And we'd lose some national unrest. I think we might go for that as soon as we could afford it. That might be the way to go. So we're in July. Keeping my eye on the clock again, as always. We need this fort to hurry up and fall very, very quickly. Looks like my guys are getting stuff done. Now, you can't really get anywhere else. Now, we don't want to go marching strong. We've already committed, which is unfortunate. We're about to jump in on that army. Yeah, we can't really get in around there, so we're just going to have to wait. But I think I might have just committed an infantry stack into there. Truce with the Ottomans has ended. Yeah, I didn't realise they'd gone and put their stack in there. I doubt we can retreat you at this point. Truce with Afghanistan has ended. And a lot of other people. Afghanistan will probably go and coalition us again now, which is fine. Now, are you going to try and take stuff back, or are you just going to go down here and try and fight Arakan? We're renewing some loans. We're into September. He's probably just going to go and try and get all of his men together, more than anything. Truce with Arakan has ended. Truce with Kathiawar has ended. There we go. That's what we wanted. Let's go and get you down here. Still can't believe we hadn't taken that yet. Who is in charge of this siege? It is us. That's good. So let's go ahead and start another war. And it's going to be a war with... I don't even think we need a leader there. Declaration of war. We've got no CB. What? Really? Well, that's unfortunate. I should have thought about that one. Let's go and build a spy network with them as quickly as we can then. Thought we got some claims over there. We must have given them all up. We've also, of course, gone to war. So, and I've completely forgotten about this. Going to war, we've turned on all of our forts, which we don't need. So let's go ahead and turn them all off again. Now, what we would like is to actually hurry up and win one of these sieges. I'm surprised you're taking as long as you are, because you have 4 siege. You've got 4 siege and you've got 8 cannons in there, plus some of Arakan's armies there. You should not be taking this long. There we go, we did win that siege. He's going to go and do the fighting for us, which is fantastic. So we're going to move down here. We'll start trying to take these provinces. Looks like he's going to try and take a province back. So let's just split you in half. Move half of you over here. We'll just crush that stack and then move back. So actually we'll just do it that way. Be all automatic for us. Yep, this is great. Arakan's going around doing all the killing and we're sieging out all the lands. I'm perfectly happy with that. Just need to try and get a CB on Kathiawar as quickly as possible. It's another province we have control of. Let's group you up. We have lost a unit here, of course, which is a little bit unfortunate. And obviously all of these provinces are being sieged out by other people now, so we can't really get too involved with those. I guess we can move into there and start a siege, just so that we'll be safe. If somebody else leaves it, we'll have... Yeah, and I think actually everybody is leaving that, so we should be able to grab that siege. Increased artillery cost, that is disappointing, but not a huge problem. Let's go and move over there. Remember, of course, Khmer are also involved in this. Not that they're really doing anything, so we don't care about that too much. They haven't allied anybody yet, so that's fine. So we're still good for the time being. Afghanistan, we still have massive amounts of aggressive expansion. It's burning off quite quickly. Now, what's the coalition map mode looking at now? Royal marriage has ended with Nepal. Which we should probably get back. I mean, I keep thinking about taking some land from them. They've not been the best ally in the world. Let's see if they offer me another royal marriage first, because all of my diplomats are currently a little bit busy. I could bring the guy back from Afghanistan, but I'd rather leave him there for the time being. So let's make sure that you are all together in a group. Yeah, this province up here has been... Where is... Arakan managed to siege that out, did they? There we go. There's the royal marriage proposal. Punjabi separatists are at 90%, but still haven't popped yet. They're taking quite some time to do anything. 56% on this siege, 49% on that siege. That's got up to 56 because something just changed. 70%, wow. We're not getting very lucky on sieges here. 8.89% on the claim. On the spy network. Another siege is over. Let's just have another quick look, make sure they haven't allied anybody yet. No, they haven't. Can we fabricate a claim? We need... Of course, it's 20 now, not 10. Keep forgetting they increased it. So there's one more province that we've got that we can take. Obviously, we want to try and do that if we can. Let's get you back home. And there we go. We've got 100%... oh, an extra 2.5% discipline for 10 years. So let's go in, and again, I can't even put peace out because I don't have a free diplomat. Let's bring you back from Afghanistan. Just for the time being. And I'll probably want to sort of pass a lot of this over to Kachar. There you go, you are back. So let's go and start flipping some of this over. We probably won't take everything, because we probably won't be able to afford to. But we'll certainly take some of the land. So let's say we just want to take those 4 provinces. So let's go and sue for peace. Can we take those 4 provinces? 76% war score, and they would accept. War reparations they would give us. And that amount of money. Can we get you to break any treaties? No, you don't have any, apparently. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's have a look. Yeah, they don't have that alliance anymore. It looks like Khmer might have refused the call to arms. Also, what might happen is if Arakan do take some of this land, then... Yeah, because Arakan, the war Arakan's in... that's interesting. Yep, so I think Khmer came in defensively to help them against Arakan, but then refused to join the second war against me, which is good for me. So we've taken some more land there. We'll probably end up eating Arakan at some point. Now, how much aggressive expansion has this given us with these guys? 92. That was quite considerable, considering we had no aggressive expansion with them, and now we have like 93. Let's get rid of that. 93, 98, 92. I mean, it will burn down. Ayutthaya we could almost make like us. Improve relations at 76. It's a shame that all of my diplomats are kind of busy at the moment. We still can't do this yet. I'm not going to go and put that counter-spy back into Afghanistan right now. Let's just go and start improving the relations with Ayutthaya. We might be able to convince them not to join the coalition, which would be great if we can. Now, I'm thinking, before paying off the loans, of actually upgrading these ships. Because if we do upgrade the ships first... then they'll make us more money. And then we'll get the loans paid off even more quickly. That's kind of the feeling I've got here. Right, have you allied anybody yet? No, you haven't. That's good. The good thing is that at this late stage in the game, a lot of the major players have already got all of their alliances sorted out and wouldn't be willing to alliance like a little 3 or 4 province minor. Unless there's another one of a similar size around. And of course, if 2 of these guys gang up together, that doesn't really scare me. So... we should be okay. Should be easily able to take them out. I very much doubt they're going to form up an alliance with anybody else. Yeah, we definitely want to upgrade those trade ships, because at the moment, what have we got coming in from trade? We have click on the right button. 46 ducats, which isn't a huge amount, and you guys are protecting. Wow, that's one hell of a path there. You guys are protecting trade in Bengal. There might even be a better trade node. We'll have to have a look at that. But they definitely want upgrading. Because it has been a while. 19.05. So next month we will be able to declare this war over here. Did we pick up any aggressive expansion with the Ottomans? No. And improved relations is dropping down, so we'll probably need to pick that up again at some point as well. Right, 20.32%. Can't improve relations with you anymore, so let us recall. And we'll probably start trying to do a bit of improvement. We can't do that right away. But let's go over here and fabricate a claim. Well, we're taking everything, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now, we do need to wait for our diplomat to come back before we can actually declare the war anyway. So we'll wait for him to come back. And we don't need to be fabricating on him anymore either. There we go. Diplomat is back. So let's go and declare our war. No allies to come in, so we don't have to worry there. Let's go straight away and turn the forts off. Save the money. We are going to catch you. We'll move in there. I don't think they have much in the way of forts, so I'm not terribly bothered about all of that. So we'll just go in and take everything. Now, he does have a general, and I don't. And I do have a river crossing penalty, and he doesn't. Providing we don't always get all terrible rolls, we should be able to get rid of him quite easily. Didn't manage to kill him off, but wherever he goes, he's going to get wrecked. Where is he going? Is he going down there? That's fine, we can finish him off. And we'll just go up here and finish off the rest of these guys. Garjat are also sending some troops over. Not that we really need them to, but get stuff done where we can. Still making money, which is good. Still don't have quite enough yet to upgrade the ships, but we will do. 3 diplomats. Let's go and send one over and start improving relations with the Ottomans again. Just try and keep everybody sort of maxed out where we can. So I think that's their only fort up there. So this shouldn't take too long at all. So you're going to move over here. I've taken a few losses in some of these. Let's... Oh, no. No, you don't. Just detach a siege and... Can't catch you, eh? Fine, we'll move in there. He's locked, so he's going to get killed. There we go. And then we'll move you up there. No more spawning troops for you, sir. Those Punjabi separatists really don't want to fire. Wonder if we could force them to fire. Well, we can't lower the autonomy while we're at war anyway. But we could definitely lower the autonomy when we weren't at war. Let's get this war over as quickly as possible then. So there's a battle. There's a siege finish there. We are going to extend this loan. And I want to take my trade fleet. Yep, we can afford it. So let's just go and dock you up somewhere. And we're going to upgrade you all. And then when you've finished with that, we want you to go back onto a mission of protecting trade. Now, we were protecting trade in Bengal. 16 to 41. That's not much on there. That's not much. 16 to 41 seems about the best. Yep, so we'll continue protecting our trade there. But the better ships should help. Let's go and group you up and move you out. Looks like we're short a few men somewhere, but they should recover. I think that was all one stack, and that's a separate stack over there. Come on, guys, you're getting close now. What have we got here? Can build stuff. Yeah, now we definitely need to get loans paid off. 56%. They want peace. There will be peace when you no longer exist. And we've only got that 21 stack there. We've lost an advisor, which is unfortunate. Some military advisor. I'd like to have a rank 3 guy, but I think a rank 2 guy will do for now. Land maintenance modifier minus 10% will save us some money, so that's not a bad thing. There we go, we have 100% siege, so let's get out of there. And we will sue for peace. We want everything. Unfortunately, we don't have cores on it any longer, so we will have to re-core everything. But there you go, that has now gone. Of course, that's going to have given us a lot more aggressive expansion with people, although not really with the Ottomans. We only have -3 aggressive expansion with the Ottomans, which is fine as far as I'm concerned. But that's them gobbled up. Now, I did say I wanted to change my government type, and I still think that I do. So lose some manpower, but that's fine. We'd lose some income from vassals. How much income do we get from vassals? 3.21 ducats a month, which is not really an awful lot, is it? So I'm not bothered about losing that. And we'd get better autonomy change, but it would give us more discipline, and it would reduce national unrest. So yeah, let's go for an absolute monarchy. Let's go ahead and do that. And we also want to get some cores. Some of these are going to be a little bit more expensive than you would have thought. Can't afford to do all of them. Let's try and get a couple of them done at least. And we want to try and get all of these units. Another advisor has died. Discovered it fabricating with the Ottomans and kicked out. That's fine. We don't need to do that anymore anyway, because we've finished taking land. So what do we want? Diplomatic rep guy? Better relations over time? Would still like to keep a rank 3 guy if we can. Can we get a cheaper one from the estates? Would it be from the merchant guild? No, it would be from the nobles. Be a minister. Can't do it until, yeah, for a long time. So if we want to go ahead and get a new advisor, which we do, we'll just go and have to pay the iron price, unfortunately. Well, no, actually, in fact, we're paying the gold price, very much so. We've still got the inflation reduction guy, which is nice. We are going to go and have to build up some of these armies. What's force limit like? We are below our force limit, so we can build up to the amount we want to. And, yeah, we lost a man over here. I remember that happening, because we got caught out up top. But I think that's a good place to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4, and I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.